Well, good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Green. It is time now for the morning announcements. Today is Wednesday, June 20th, 2020. It is the year of gratitude. It is a C2 day today. And as I'm speaking to you, I can see that the stream button has been pressed and the red light is on. I can also see, looking at the audio meter, that at least my voice is registering within the computer. Whether you're hearing it or not, I don't know. But at least those things were, the meter thing wasn't working yesterday because I had the microphones turned off. I had not planned that. All right. But anyway, I did get a chat just now, so just want to see what's going on. Okay. Yes. And Ben Schreiner says, he sent me a couple of dad jokes. I'll tell those in a little bit. Oh, dad joke from the Fisher family. All right, I'll get to that in a little bit. So let's see. Our precept of the day from 365 Days of Wonder is as follows. Whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you are absolutely right. And that is attributed here to Henry Ford. And I thought I heard something similar by Mark Twain, but there are a lot of things attributed to Mark Twain that he really didn't say. But there you go, Henry Ford said that, which has, it basically speaks to me of the fact that you have to have a positive attitude or a positive outlook or, envision success. Because if you believe that you can, you will, If you believe you can, you're never going to be able to do it. All right, so there you have that. Make sure you're washing your hands, coughing into your sleeve, not touching your face, social distancing, all that good stuff. And if you're hungry, you can get lunch and the next day's breakfast at Jefferson Avenue School, at Fairport High School, at the Fairport Police Department, and at the Pines of Parrenton between 11 and 12:30. And then also at Knollwood Manor and Highview Manor, you can get lunch and the next day's breakfast between 11 and 12. And then you can go to the following R centers in the city of Rochester for meals: 85 Adams Street, 200 Avenue D, 500 Carter Street, 524 Campbell Street, 990 South Avenue, 271 Flint Street, 700 North Street, 485 North Clinton Avenue, and 530 Webster Avenue, or to any of the following Rochester City schools: the East Upper and Lower School at 1801 East Main Street, the Dr. Freddie Thomas Campus at 625 Scioto Street, the former Jefferson High School at 1 Edgerton Park, the James Monroe High School at 164 Alexander Street, John Williams School number 5 at 555 Plymouth Avenue, Wilson Foundation Academy at 200 Genesee Street, and school number 42 at 3330 Lake Avenue. And if there's a child at home that's yours, say hi. They will find the child and then say, "Hi, child, would you play with me, please?" And then if the child says yes, then play with that child and let them lead. Let them do the work. You just kind of hang back and go, "All right, what do you want me to do?" All right, you decide. It's awesome. All right. Oh, today, I don't think I mentioned it, but today is National Iced Tea Day. Oh, yeah. Paw receivers, people showing gratitude for good things in their lives and each other. Paw receivers. I am grateful for my friends, family, and all those hard workers out there. Thank you all, from Hannah Rusho. She says, I don't know if I'm supposed to put my name there, but if I'm not, please backspace all this. I am grateful for the last full week of school. I am too. I'm torn, but it's always exciting when you get to the end of the school year. It's just that there's always this, underlying current of energy and excitement. Thank you to Monroe for helping out around the house, getting your schoolwork done, and just being awesome. Good to be awesome. I am grateful for our teachers, as am I. Brody Palo for giving up his seat to JA alumni Marissa Carricos by the fire for s'mores and for jumping off the diving board and going down the slide, both for the first time. Marissa, I remember Marissa. She's like 16 now or something. She's old. I'm grateful for shade, and I think we're talking about the good kind of shade right there. Thank you, Azalea, for helping teach Aubrey math. Great job doing math work with Dad and reading a book before bed. Aubrey worked hard on seesaw, math, and trained our dog. Good effort. Thanks to Mrs. Malloy and Mrs. Gwelly for math and Mrs. Kachalova for her dedication. We are grateful for Mr. Green starting the day with kindness and laughter. You're welcome. I'm grateful that I'm able to do it. A paw to Maeve Case for being so sweet and nurturing to our little pup, Domino. Domino's so cute. A paw to Rachel Case, who set the table without being asked and then trying to be grumpy, but then trying to hide smiles and chuckles. I can see Rachel doing that. I am grateful for fresh guacamole on Taco Tuesday. Oh yeah. Sounds good. I did not have tacos yesterday. I had a lovely tort it was a I had somebody writing something here too. It was made out of polenta and gorgonzola cheese and potatoes and cabbage. And it was like a layer cake, but made with those ingredients. It was absolutely delicious. Had it last night as a side dish, had it the night before. It was great. And I see Mrs. Kachalova is writing something, so I'm going to let her continue writing because I want to read it. So I'll come back to that, Mrs. Kachalova. You keep writing. All right, let's see what else we have on our list here. Dad jokes. Okay, so Ben Schreiner sent a few in ahead of time, and this one I actually had to read it aloud so I would get it, and it says a lot about me. Why is it so hard to tell a joke about retired people? None of them work. I'll find out about that in a little while. And this one, we've done it before, but it bears repeating. I just found out I'm colorblind. The diagnosis came completely out of the purple. Anyway. And then, then there was the one by the Fisher family, right? My mom says, I only have two faults. I don't listen, and something else. That's good. All right, let's see what else we have here. I'm in a group called Man Clan, from Mrs. Mann's class, a bunch of them. I don't know. It's silliness. Nothing there that bears repeating here. And then, but this from the Panera cards. What did Batman say to Robin before they got in the car? Robin, get in the car. Yes. And then once they were in the car, he said, atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed. Let's go. Let's take off. Hit it or something. Oh, I can't remember the last couple of things that he says. All right, so let's see what else we have. Pickup Parade is on June 15th, Monday. That's this coming Monday. And if it rains, we'll do it on the 17th. And you have the details. I won't go through all of them, but yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Hopefully everybody will be able to come. And you will be able to return library books and Chromebooks that day too. We'll have a spot for you to just kind of drop them in a box or something like that. All right. Yes. So, yes. And then there's this. And hopefully I did fix the audio on this. Let's see. Can you hear me? I think you can. All right, good. So on Tuesday, June 16th, there will be third grade clay pickup. Art projects that were made of clay that are rather fragile can be picked up. They were made by third graders, and that's from 11 to 12:30 in the JA bus loop on the 16th. All right, so yesterday, I was having a day. I was having a morning, because things were not working the way they should. And so here are a couple of things to, here's one thing to start it, and later on I'll do a little something else. But here is a limerick submitted by a listener. There was one yesterday, and now there was another one shared with me later on. So I'm gonna sing that one for you. I was having a day, let me tell ya. Announcements weren't going so well, ya. Thank goodness for chat, Some days are like that, even if you live in Australia. That's the Alexander thing. I love that. That's really good. Oh my goodness. And hello to the Allens who are probably watching this from Australia. Sure they are. What, it's like, yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night there or something like that. All right, so, so we have a special feature coming up, possibly starting tomorrow, maybe the next day, and it's called Ask Mr. Charno. So Mr. Charno is going to be the new principal of JA, and you know, you want to get to know him. I want to get to know him a little bit better too. And so we just met yesterday and we had a talk, and we agreed that it would be kind of nice if people sent in questions to ask him so he could answer them. And so what he'll do is we'll read over the questions, then share them with him, and then he'll answer them. And then he'll record his answer on video, and I'll show them on morning announcements. And we'll do that until the last morning announcements, which is next Tuesday. But then after that, he'll do them at other times as well, share them out. And so you can find out more about the guy who's going to be the next principal of JA. So last night I sent a Google form to parents in an email, and I also sent a link to the Google form and a link to the Google form to our 3rd through 5th graders, although I think the 3rd graders, those things got returned like the emails did. I don't know what happened there. But if you received the link, then please fill it out. Put in a question for Mr. Charno. And people have already done that. So yeah, we'll make that a regular feature. All right, so here's the other thing that I was talking about in response to yesterday. And this is my song for today. And this was a suggestion by my son, Nevada, who said, "Dad, you should write a song about technical difficulties." So I did. Here we go. And this is a really hard song to sing, so hopefully I won't mess it up. Wait, somebody's texting me, and now I'm paranoid because I just want to make sure that. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, I got a couple of dad jokes from Sienna, so I'll get to those in a little bit. But now I've got to really concentrate on this so I don't mess the song up because it's really hard to do. I don't know why I have such see, I messed it up already. I don't know why I have such difficulties. Sometimes I'm probably thinking too much or not enough all the time. Maybe it's lack of sleeping, maybe it's just how I roll. Maybe I'm affected by an invisible black hole. Technical difficulties, technical difficulties. Technical difficulties plagued me yesterday morning. You all witnessed the horror that hit me without warning. I talked for a while and the computer was naughty, oh, but you helped me by texting, "Hey, Mr. Green, no audio." Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties, thank you for saving the show. But there is just one thing more I'd like to say about this. Technical difficulties, technical difficulties, technical difficulties. That's tough. It's hard to get through. All right. But I got through that. There was a little technical difficulty in that song as I did it, but I made it through. And that's the important lesson to learn, is that perseverance is important. All right, so let's take a look at, it's time for, hopefully the audio works, birthdays. Yes, it is time for birthdays. And we will be mentioning July birthdays, but first we'll do today's birthdays. So we have 2. Happy birthday to Owen Heemer, who is 8 years old today. And happy birthday to Matthias Lopez, who is 9 years old today. So happy birthday, Owen, and happy birthday, Matthias. Now we'll go to, I think we're starting on Yeah, the 15th of July. All right, on the 15th of July, Noah Washburn will be 8 and Emily Magro will be 6. So happy birthday to Noah and Emily on the 15th of July. On July 16th, Mariah Baker will be 10 years old. Happy birthday to Mariah on the 16th of July. On July 18th, Julia Benzing will be 8 years old and Clara Miller will be 7. Happy birthday to Julia and Clara on the 18th. On July 19th, Eva Minoski will be 10 years old, and Anthony Nicolosi will be 8 years old. So happy birthday to Eva and to Anthony on July 19th. On July 20th, Ryan Gropp turns 11, and Landon Van Orden turns 10. So happy birthday to Ryan and Landon, and by the way, Ryan is one of our graduating 5th graders. And that will be on the 20th. On the 21st, Kaylee Steele, another 5th grader, will be 11 years old. Gavin Yell will be 8 years old. Mason Mooney, another 5th grader, will be 11. And Genevieve Johnston, will be 9 years old. And that's all on July 21st. So on July 21st, happy birthday, Kaylee, Gavin, Mason, and Genevieve. On July 22nd, Lindsay Torres will be 9 years old. Happy birthday to Lindsay on the 22nd. On the 23rd, Grayson Rouse, 5th grader, will be 11. Quentin Emler will be 10 years old that day, and he's another 5th grader. Jackson Crawford will be 10 as well. Corey Renee will be 11, and Kellen Greco will be 8. That's all on July 23rd. Happy birthday to Grayson, Quentin, Jackson, Corey, and Kellen. On July 24th, Eli Herman will be 7 years old. Ava Maxwell will be 10, and J.R. Goss will be 8 years old. I think it's J.R. It says James here, but it's J something. So happy birthday to Elijah, or Eli, Ava, and James on July 24th. On July 25th, Colin Hobbins will be 8 years old, so happy birthday to Colin on the 25th. And Charlie Kurz will be 9 years old on the 26th. Happy birthday to Charlie on July 26th. On July 27th, Angela Everts will be 10 years old. Ben Schreiner, 5th grader, will be 11 years old. And River Quinn will be 7 years old. So happy birthday to Angela, Ben, and River on July 27th. On July 28th, Genevieve White will be, Evie White, will be 11 years old. And Hunter DeRider will be 7. By the way, Evie is a 5th grader, graduating 5th grader. I think I might have another. Okay, yeah. We're going to do a couple more. And so happy birthday on July 28th to Evie and Hunter. And then on July 30th, Haley Bonavia will be 9 years old. So happy birthday to Haley on July 30th. And then July 31st, Elodie All will be 6 years old. Hina Johnson, one of our 5th graders, will be 11. Luciana Sullivan will be 9, and Sophia Sousa will be 6 years old. So happy birthday to Elodie, Hina, Luciana, and Sophia on July 31st. Woo! Happy birthday to all of our summer birthdays. And now let's go to our 5th graders. Here we go. This is Arthur. Arthur Wyseges is in Mrs. Mann's class, and Arthur's favorite things about JA are friends, Snow Sports Club, and me, Mr. Green. Thanks, Arthur. I think you're pretty cool, too. And there's Arthur with his sign. Congratulations, Arthur, on graduating from 5th grade, and best of luck to you in middle school. And now we go to, I love this picture. There's Owen Smith. And Owen is in Mr. Ryan's class. And his favorite things about JA are the teachers. Yay. Lunch. Yes. And the playground. I have to agree. So, and I love his bunny ears. Very nice, Owen. So congratulations to you, Owen, and best of luck to you in middle school. Next, we go to this guy looking really cool, kind of hanging out there, Cameron Miller, with his sign. And Cameron is in Mrs. Baccaro's class, and his favorite things about JA are the Challenger field trip, Yep Jobs with Mrs. McCadden, and playing outside recess with his friends. And probably smiling, too. He's good at smiling. So there's Cameron. Congratulations to you, Cameron, and best of luck to you in middle school. And next we go to McKinley Bry, up on a horse there. Look at that. That's serious stuff. I have never ridden a horse in my life. I don't know that I ever will. I should try. I should try at some point. Hopefully the opportunity will come. But enough about me. Let's talk about McKinley, who's in Mrs. Lippa's class. And her favorite things about JA are the Challenger Space Field Trip, the annual science fairs, the hoedown, especially the haunted hallway, choir and orchestra, all her great teachers and classmates, and Mr. Green's funny songs, especially the Walla Walla Washington I Like Mashed Potatoes song. Thank you very much for that, McKinley. And congratulations to you, and best of luck to you in middle school. And there's Ella Wilson. Ella Wilson's in Mrs. Duhamel's class, and her favorite things about JA are the Challenger field trip, her teachers, making new friends, getting to see Miss Julie in the cafeteria, Julie Sheehan / Springer, Mr. Green's funny songs, thank you, Ella, and Yep Jobs. Well, awesome. Well, congratulations to you, Ella, and congratulations to your family on your new digs, and hopefully you're enjoying your pool. And best of luck to you in middle school. And I love this. There's Josie Foran. And Josie's in Mrs. Mann's class, and she's, look at that sign I'm pointing to. And her favorite memories of JA are the 4th grade field days tug of war and her awesome teachers and classmates. And you're pretty awesome too, Josie. So congratulations to you, Josie, and best of luck to you in middle school. All right, I think I did have some additional things I needed to see, right? So let's see. Man Clan, everybody's just saying, yeah, wow, yeah, hey, ho, ho. Okay. All right, so from Sienna, let's see. I'm worried about the flat earthers during the pandemic. All this social distancing must be pushing them over the edge. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is from Ben Schreiner. I couldn't quite remember how to throw a boomerang. Eventually, it came back to me. That's good. I haven't heard that one before. I like that. And Nevada Green says, it is difficult not to acknowledge what a great song that was, technically. Thank you, Nev. All right. Is that another text? Nope. Okay, so I think we're good. All right, so let's do our moment of quiet. Get in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Just breathe normally. Count your breaths if you like. And you can open up your eyes. I think I got another thing here. Let me just double check. Oh, Mrs. Kachalova. Thank you. Mrs. Kachalova finished the paw for today, so let me get to that. Mrs. Kachalova is grateful for Miriam, Aubrey, Oliver, Christopher, Daniel, Parker, Drew, Ethan, Julia, Matilda, Cole, and Arena for participating in our class talent show, sharing many unique talents, from playing music to skateboarding, to card tricks, to hockey, to golf, to drawing. Great job. Oh, well, Mrs. Gachalova. To Mr. Green for keeping it real. I'm trying my best to keep it real. All right. All right, well, the JA Cares theme of the month for June is Safe Actions. That's all the announcements for today, so have a great day, and always remember to work hard, learn a lot, have fun, and be kind. Please stand now for the pledge to the flag and wait for me to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.